actually been the nice guy of Michael Zerafa?
The villain's still there, but look, Keith, I can't compete with Keith. He's just on another level. So, look, for me, my opponent's been respectful. And I'm a gentleman. I'll show the same respect back. Obviously, everyone keeps talking about me and Tim as well. And I've got nothing against the kid. Obviously, when we fight each other, I want to smash his head in. But obviously, when we're not fighting each other, I wish him all the best. But Aussies, we're meant to stick with each other. Hopefully, he can beat Spencer, and I can beat Besir, and we move forward. And hopefully, there's a big showdown between me and him moving forward.
Did you guys bump into each other at the supermarket?
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny. I had no idea he was behind me, and I turned around and he was just there with 3 bottles of water. So I did the gentleman-like thing, and I offered to pay for his waters. And no, look, he was a gentleman, and there's no animosity between me and him. And he barely speaks English, so it's very hard to start a fight with him. But like I said, I've been fully focused. I feel this probably is the best I've ever felt. This is the first Jeff Horn fight. Michael Zerafa's back, and the Harbin Zerafa is back, and I feel like Wednesday night we're going to see a different guy.
Any talks of you and Keith or Brock or Tim going on after this fight?
Yeah, look, the fight was meant to happen with Tim for this fight, but sadly Tim didn't want it. He had other plans before he had the Spencer fight, and they've offered me Thurman as well if all goes well. And Tim just thinks that everyone's scared of him. So if he doesn't want to fight me or doesn't want to fight Keith, like I said up there, me and Keith can just fight.
Your thoughts on you versus Brock?
Oh look, man, Brock, he's got to earn his stripes. He's a domestic fighter for now. He could probably do something great, but he hasn't fought the guys that I've fought and done the things I've fought all around the world, and fought for 3 world titles and fought, I think, 9 or 10 world champions. So, he's still got a little bit more to do. But look, if he pulls off a Thurman win and something comes on the line, or if it's a moving forward fight for me, I don't shut down any fight.
You appeared to be shaking your head up there. So you appeared to be shaking your head up there when he was talking about Keith Thurman.
Oh look, I've never seen that side of Brian. Like people saying that's what I sound like, and I want to apologise because that was hard to listen. Look, that's the sport. Brock can come away with a great win here. So like I said, credit to him, credit to Thurman. I was getting a little bit offended. He was saying that 36 is old. I'm only 3 years off that, and my opponent's 35. I was going to say something up there, but I thought I'd just keep my mouth shut for once and just swallow the pride.
You sat on the fence up there. Who do you think wins?
Look, I'll be honest. I honestly don't know. Like, I'm a fan of Thurman. I watched him before. I was Michael Zerafa. Boxing. It's a tough one. I think as a boxing fan, I go Thurman. As an Aussie, I want Brock. I think Thurman.
In more detail, what are the skill set differences? Do you think it's a complete mismatch? Thurman is a boxer, and do you think there's any credence to him saying that he's a cardboard box on wheels?
Look, boxing's a weird sport. You're 1 punch away from winning, 1 punch away from losing, so you never rule anybody out. But like I said, stats show that Thurman's just on another level, and I've been over there and lived over there and was contracted over there, training with Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao and all these greats, and they just do things a lot differently. A lot different to what we do in Australia. That's why I've taken the initiative to fly out guys like Nonito Donaire, my trainer, 11-time world champion, because they just are on another level. We're still using Windows 2000. They're just more advanced than us, and I think if the right Thurman rocks up, or half of the prime Thurman rocks up, it's going to be a tough night for Brock.
Have you got any thoughts on how the Fennec situation might affect Brock?
Look, I love Fennec. Us Maltese, we're very hot-headed and whatnot. But look, how can you critique somebody that has been there and done that? Jeff Fennick's the face of boxing in Australia, and I don't know what happened. It's not my business. I've got no say on that. But I feel like it's a big loss in Brock's. I don't even know who he's got. Who does he have now?
Not the most experienced corner. Put it that way.
Yeah, for me, like I said, I think it's a big.
I think you're cornering him, aren't you?
Sorry?
You're going to corner him, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll be busy that night, but hopefully, if it goes early, I'm happy to put my hand up. But I think it's a big asset out of Brock's corner. But hopefully his new team's just as good, I guess.
With you and your opponent, how do you think that skill set matches up? And have you grinded any tape? And what are your thoughts initially? Obviously, it's been a very respectful build-up.
Again, respectfully, I haven't seen too much of him, but I know he's hungry. My name's him's a world title fight. This is going to elevate him, and he's he's going to get a big payday beating me, and I know he's going to bring it. But I said, I know every fighter says physically, mentally, emotionally, this is the best camp, and I'm not even saying that. I probably had harder camps, but mentally and emotionally, I'm just in a mad spot. I mean, I'm already on weight. I'm ready to go. I feel good. I'm eating. I'm strong. Usually I'm zapped now and I just can't be bothered with anything, but I feel good. I'm excited. I'm ready to go out there and put on a show, and I know I'm going to walk out there with a lot of boos, which is sad, because a lot of this, I wanted to say this because mental health is real, and a lot of things that I get through social media and all this it's actually disgusting, death threats and whatnot. And if the shoe was on the other foot and it was their kid that was copying the hate that I cop, they'd be coming out saying it's bullying or calling the cops and whatnot. So mental health is real, and some of the things I've had to go through is sad, but I'm here for the fight fans, and I show up every time. Win, lose or draw, I show up every time. And but yeah, just people that tune in, just listen to, hate sometimes can be, that one comment away from someone taking their life or something. So just be mindful when someone throws hate around.